Fellas, shout out to Ara for letting us get on his account today and playing with these new Warlock exotics, Contraverse Hold. Now, I went and took a peek on Destiny Item Manager. I wanted to see what people thought about it. Right now, it's ranked 1 out of 5 stars. People were saying it was garbage, it has no use, no utility, and that there's other better Warlock exotics that can do everything that Contraverse can do, but better. AKA Nezarec Sin, which by the way will be an exotic we will be reviewing this week, because yes, it is a nasty one. But let's talk about Contraverse Hold, because I don't think it's as useless as what people are making it out to be. I actually think it's very good, but to me it does seem a little more directed at PvP. But let's look at this exotic perk, Chaotic Exchanger. You resist incoming damage while charging your Void Grenade with Chaos Accelerant, Feed the Void, or your Handheld Supernova. Charge Void Grenades return a random amount of grenade energy on a hit. Not a kill, a hit, boys. And I will say that random amount it can be 10% or it can be the full 100. Now, in order to really reap the benefits, you have to stay alive after you throw your grenade. So if it's going to charge back to 100%, it won't just immediately come back. It will gradually come back in like a 10-second time frame. So that means if you go in there and get a trade, then you won't be able to actually benefit from that grenade recharge. Now, first up, how much can you resist in terms of damage? Guys, I really don't think it's that much. I don't think it's that noticeable. I mean, if you got a shotgun in your face and you're charging your nade up, it's a good chance that person is still going to kill you. Now, the gameplay that you see here is me rocking the Handheld Supernova. That is the new Voidwalker subclass. I did play though with Chaos Accelerant, which got a buff in Sandbox 2.0, and that is the top treed Voidwalker, which is particularly good in PvE. So is Contraverse Hold something you would use in both PvP and PvE, and would you use it over something like Nezarec Sin? Okay, so these were my results. In PvE, Nezarec Sin is the way to go because it's so easy to proc it. All you have to do is get a void kill of any type, whether it's a weapon kill, whether it's a grenade kill, a melee kill, whatever, you can constantly be proccing it. So having something like Abyssal Extractors on for 20 seconds, constantly refreshing your abilities, is to me way more useful in PvE, and obviously the better exotic. But Contraverse Hold, I mean, honestly guys, even though the grenade that you get back is so random, it's utilized better in PvP because essentially it can give you back-to-back Handheld Supernovas. See, there's not that many enemies you're going to be slaying, so keeping Abyssal Extractors up at great lengths is much easier to do in PvE when there's lots of ads, but a hard thing to do in PvP. Sure, you might get a void kill, but you're only going to get 2 to 4 seconds, right? So you're not really going to reap the benefits of Abyssal Extractors. Whereas Contraverse Hold, you get that kill off, even if you only get to 50% of your grenade back. That's still a huge chunk of your cooldown. On top of that, getting a melee off on something will result in dark matter being activated, and that can honestly get you the rest of the way. Fellas, I felt like this exotic that was reviewed on Destiny Item Manager was harshly reviewed and only from one side of the coin. Contraverse Hold is not a PvE exotic to me. It's too random. That grenade recharge can be 100% at times and 10% at others. So obviously something like Nezarec Sin would be the better exotic there. But inside PvP, this exotic gives you some playmaking potential, boys. Group of enemies rushing you, playing Rumble specifically where there's lots of enemies playing aggressively. 1 Handheld Supernova is already deadly enough. 2 back to back. Oh my god. So fellas, I think this is a worthy exotic to grab. Far from worthless. It has lots of playmaking potential in PvP. So if you're a fan of ability spam, by all means guys, pick it up. Fellas, thank you so much for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.